hand out, like when you're in grade school and you have a coloring contest and they hand out the
Right.
blank sheet. Did they hand that out to all the kids who came to bring your kid to work day at the Titans office
And not only
last year?
that, but they just picked a random one. They didn't even pick the best one. They just picked like a random one out of a pile. It's like, okay,
Well,
here
no,
we go.
that was like the CEO's kid.
Right,
Oh, look
right.
who won!
And then they don't have the heart. It's like, oh, that's so. Oh, good job. Anyway, starting with the Sunday games, Falcons at Packers. Well, I don't know how many coaches the Packers are going to get fired this week, but I'm going to go with the Packers just because they'll they're probably so happy to get rid of McCarthy, so they'll prove something. So I'm going with the Packers.
Well, Joey, first of all, Aaron Rodgers is never going to be this fired up as he will be this weekend after getting Mike McCarthy fired and half or all of the coaching staff. And like I said last week, I will not pick the Atlanta Falcons, even if they're playing the Garfield Gators midget team up on Hillcrest Street. I will not pick them.
No matter what. Wow, your strategy is going to come to a big test in a few minutes. But so Jets at Buffalo. I'm going with Buffalo. I don't know why. I kind of like Josh Allen. He might have something. So, but this should have been like there should have been a Thursday doubleheader.
My goodness, Dayton, I could see it now. Listen, in the words of the immortal Chris Berman, nobody circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bills, and Josh Allen is a baller. I'm going Bills.
Yeah, he might. He's people were saying that that was a terrible pick, but he's not bad.
He's a stud, man.
Yeah. Panthers at Browns. This is really interesting. 74% of people are going with the Panthers, but I think the Browns, they're at home, and I think the Panthers, I mean, they have lost a lot, which is a little scary, but I think I'm going with the Browns in this one.
You know what? I'm just a Cam Newton guy. I think it's like a 30-28 game, and Mayfield just falls short, like the Panthers.
You're a Cam Newton guy because you like how he dresses.
Admit it. I'm a Newton guy. I'm a famous Jameis guy. I mean,
there you go. Colts at Texans. I'm saying that the Texans, I'm tired of them winning, and the Colts are fighting for their playoff lives. So I'm going Colts, even though it's in Houston.
Yeah, I'm with you. I kind of think this is I like this spot for the Colts. I just, like you said, they're fighting for their lives, desperate teams. I like those spots. I'm going Colts.
Ravens at Chiefs. The Chiefs are going to win, and I'm going to be so happy because I was so angry and sad after the Steelers lost because I'm thinking, oh God, they're going to lose the AFC North now, and the Ravens are going to win. But the Ravens are facing the Chiefs. There's no, it's not happening. So, haha, Jen. I'm going Chiefs.
Yeah, I mean, the question here kind of to me is, like, the Ravens have been winning with 5 million rushing yards a game. And can they really keep it on that could either win the game for them, keeping it on the ground, keeping it away from Mahomes, and tearing that Chiefs D up. But Arrowhead is a tough place to play. And can he really throw it to keep up with the Chiefs? And I don't think so at Arrowhead. I'm going Chiefs.
Honestly, I think the Ravens have a pretty good shot. I mean, it would help if their quarterback knew how to throw a forward pass, but
see, you know what? I was watching that game, and I'll tell you what, his receivers last week dropped a ton of nice balls.
Oh yeah, which is weird because they're supposed to have a revamped wide receivers, but there's just something about Ravens wide receivers that they never do well. I don't know why.
Well, I'm thankful for that.
Patriots at Dolphins. This is where I get mad again that the rest of the AFC East is so pathetic. Although sometimes the Dolphins do win in Miami,
I
so
was just gonna say that.
yeah,
You took the words right out of my mouth. Maybe looking ahead to the Steelers.
Maybe.
Listen, it's not Osweiler anymore. It's Tannehill back
There you go.
They, like you said, you are a smart man, Joey. The Patriots don't play that well at the Dolphins.
Yeah, I'm still going Patriots.
Exactly, I'm going Patriots.
Saints at Buccaneers. I think the Saints are going to be mad that they did so poorly against the Cowboys. So I'm thinking Saints here.
Yeah, I mean at this point, myself and you may be able to fare better in the defensive backfield, just like the Pittsburgh Steelers. Yeah. I'm definitely going. I mean, Breeze probably have 5 touchdowns. Saints.
Yeah, Giants at Redskins. The quarterback of the Redskins, I think they just pick random people from the stands. I think the quarterback of the Redskins is actually the dude that choked the pregnant girl. I think he's been named the starter.
They actually had an alumni tryout. They brought back Theismann, Rippon. I mean, they're bringing back everybody they can. I mean, these guys are reaching back into the early 2000s at this point. Like Mark Sanchez. Who's next?
Yeah.
Who is next?
Everybody but Colin Kaepernick. That's who's next.
Now, listen. Cap, he definitely should have been on a roster. But I'm at the point where I question if he himself truly even wants to play football anymore.
Why would you? I think he's made like $40 or $50 million in his career, and he has the best position now. It's kind of like the backup quarterback position anyway. Like, you just stand there and hold a clipboard and watch the starting quarterback get killed, and you're there just collecting money.
Wait, does he not have a lot now? Sorry to interrupt, but does he have a lawsuit pending with the NFL? Is he taking?
Yes, he does.
So that's another thing. Like, why, if you have a lawsuit, you're not going to go work for said person.
If I'm suing McDonald's, I'm not applying to work
at the Liberty Shop.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe don't be so bewildered. Why won't they hire me? I don't know, because you're suing them?
No. I'm speaking to all the people who are like all the fans. Like Kaepernick isn't really saying anything anymore, as you've noticed. Like he's not. It's all the fan and all the fans that are saying, "Oh my God, like this guy has a job," and this guy, like, bro, has anybody asked Cap if he wants to play football anymore?
I heard he's still working out and he's, hoping to be picked or whatever, but I don't think so.
Well, here's the thing too. Like we said, he's not going to play until this lawsuit is settled and everything in court. He's not going to play a down of football in the NFL. I mean, then it's like, who's going to take that seriously?
Right. Yeah, but we'll keep talking about it.
I mean, he should be in the league. I mean, it's no doubt.
Yeah.
He should be starting for the Jacksonville Jaguars right now.
Pretty much. The real conspiracy is against Landry Jones. That's the conspiracy.
Listen, I want to know who started the conspiracy, not only with him, but Nathan Peterman. Come on, guys.
Yeah.
He can play.
Yeah. Another highly qualified quarterback.
Oh, man, I remember when everybody was telling me how good of an NFL quarterback Nathan Peterman was going to be. And that he was going to be a second-round draft pick and this and that. Come on, guys. You know who you are.
I went to Pitt games. I saw him play. I'm like, they think he's going to be a quarterback? I mean, look at Pitt's record. Pitt goes 6-6 every year. Like,
listen, he was closer to Bill Stahl than he was a starting NFL quarterback.
Yeah. Bengals at Chargers. I'm going to go with the 98% of the country that's going with it, that's picking the Chargers. I don't know what refs are working the game, but I have a feeling it doesn't matter. I'm still going with the Chargers.
34-13 Chargers.
Yeah. Yeah, I believe it. Broncos at 49ers. This was a Super Bowl in the 80s, I believe.
Was this no, that was the catch was against the Bengals, right?
49ers and Bengals. 49ers and Broncos, I think, was one of those blowout games. I could be wrong on that. One of those 80s Super Bowl Broncos Super Bowls that they just got blown out and everybody was mad. Like either the Bills or Broncos would make the Super Bowl and it would be a loss every time. It's like, can you guys just not show up to the Super Bowl? But anyway,
man, you know what? My roommate in college, one of my roommates in college was from Buffalo, big Bills fan, and I used to always mess with him and say, "Hey, what does Bills stand for again? Boy, I love losing Super Bowls."
I've never heard that.
You never heard that, boy?
No.
Man, well, I thought that was a good one. That was, you know what? That was after a late night at the bar. I know for a fact in college.
That's
and he was not too happy because I know that was after a big Bills loss the day before.
Brilliant. Anyway, I'm taking the Broncos.
Yeah, I mean, desperate. You know, you said it before, they're fighting for their playoff lives, another team like that, and I'm going Broncos.
Eagles at Cowboys. I think this is going to be really good. I'm taking the Eagles, but this could be really interesting, and it's basically for the NFC East title.
You know what? I really like this Cowboys team. I think they're starting to click. The only person that can get in their way is Jason Garrett. You know,
or Jerry Jones.
Yeah, I mean I think this is the most underrated defense in the NFL, and they're at home. I think the Eagles, like I said before a couple of times in the past couple of weeks, are overrated. So I'm going Cowboys.
How good would Leighton Vander Esch look in a Steeler uniform?
Oh
man, gosh.
You gotta have the guys. Like, you know, you could have the best scheme. We just don't have the playmakers.
Yeah. Okay, here's your test. The Lions are at Arizona.
Cardinals.
You're still taking the Cardinals? Well, I'm taking the Lions. I'm a believer.
Listen, I told you I was going with this theory, and I'm sticking to it. I'm not going to shy away after 1 week.
Oh my. Steelers at Raiders. Steelers are a 17-point favorite, but I'm not that.
I'm going to hold off until Filippone gives his.
There you go. Oh God. I'm going Steelers, but God, games like this scare the crap out of me. It wouldn't surprise me in the least if Oakland won.
Oh, this is going to be Big Ben winning it in the last 3 minutes, 21-17 or some crap like that. You know, I can see everybody on the verge of, you know, suicide during this game without a doubt, just because we're going into Oakland. And, you know, like I've said, we once made Bruce Gradkowski look like John Elway when he was in an Oakland uniform.
Amazing.
Or whatever they are, the Vegas, Oakland, I don't know.
San Jose, Sacramento.
The Fighting Grudens.
The Fighting Grudens, yeah. Rams at Bears. This could be interesting. I'm going with the Rams, but I think it's going to be a pretty good game.
I'll tell you what, originally, for the past 5 days, I've thought this was at LA. I mean, not that really has any type of home field advantage, but man, I'm starting to lean toward the Bears. Is Trubisky playing or Chase Daniel playing?
I think it might be Trubisky.